Welcome to the Bloodcast, episode 57. And I'm Clark Garcia too, and this is Sports. And before we start, please watch this.
The country's first Premier Athletic League begins in
10. Arellano University.
9. De La Salle College of St. Benil.
8. Emilio Aguinaldo College.
7. Jose Rizal University.
6. Lyceum of the Philippines University.
5. Mapua University.
4. San Beda University.
3. San Sebastian College Recoletos.
2. University of Perpetual Health System, Delta.
1. Colegio de San Juan de Letran.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comments, and click the bell for you to notify for my next episode. Meanwhile, please watch my OBB. And here are some highlights for the 96th season of the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, will commence on June 13 with the theme Rise Up Stronger and the opening ceremonies. Please watch this.
Arellano University, Mr. Francisco Paulino V. Caito, Brother Edmundo L. Fernandez, FSC, President of De La Salle College of St. Benil, President of Emilio Aguinaldo College, Dr. Jose Paulo E. Campos, Dr. Vincent K. Fabello, President of Jose Rizal University, Attorney Roberto P. Laurel, President of Lyceum of the Philippines University, Dr. Reynaldo B. Vea, President of Mapua University, Reverend Father Aloysius M. A. Marana, OSP, First University Rector President of San Beda University, Reverend Father Nemesio D. Tolentino, OAR, President of San Sebastian College Recoletos, and Dr. Anthony Jose M. Tamayo, President of the University of Perpetual Health System, Delta. NCAA Season 96 Management Committee: Mr. Estefanio V. Boqueron Jr., Emilio Aguinaldo College; Mr. Efren Jose Suta, Jose Rizal University; Mr. Hercules Calianta, Lyceum of the Philippines University; Mr. Francisco P. Gusi Jr., University of Perpetual Health System, Delta. We would like to acknowledge the presence of some members of the NCAA Season 96 Management Committee: Mr. Pedro S. Caico, Arellano University; Mr. Manuel Raymond A. Castellano, De La Salle College of St. Benil; Mr. Melchor P. Divino, Mapua University; Attorney Jonas Florentino D. Cabocha, San Beda University; Reverend Father Glenn C. Ortega, OAR, San Sebastian College Recoletos; and Reverend Father Victor C. Calvert Jr., OP, Colegio de San Juan de Letran.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng bumubuo ng NCAA Policy Board and Management Committee.
And here to welcome us all is Reverend Father Clarence Victor Marquez, OP, Rector and President of Colegio de San Juan de Letran, our host for NCAA Season 96.
To my esteemed colleagues in the Policy Board and Management Committee, the executives and employees of GMA Network, the member school communities of Arellano University, the College of St. Benil, Emilio Aguinaldo College, Jose Rizal University, Lyceum of the Philippines University, Mapua University, San Beda University, San Sebastian College Recoletos, University of Perpetual Health System, Daltas, and Colegio de San Juan de Letran, our beloved student athletes, coaches, team benefactors, friends and fans, lovers of the game, and supporters of the NCAA, sisters and brothers, ladies and gentlemen, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the opening ceremonies of the 96th season of the NCAA. Tuloy po kayo. Season 96 has been unprecedented and historic. We have all been challenged, seriously and severely affected by this pandemic brought about by COVID-19. Many got sick, some passed away, all of us restricted by quarantine. In the context of the NCAA, Season 95 got interrupted. Our member schools faced difficulties in recovering and continuing. Our students and athletes were forced to stay at home, even challenged to train at home. But with the challenges and difficulties came opportunities and blessings. We have found a new media partner. We have found home with GMA Network. And now, we are opening Season 96 in a different and better normal. In a few seasons' time, we shall be celebrating the centennial of the NCAA, the first and longest-running collegiate athletic league in the country, a league that has been around from the presidencies of Manuel Quezon to Rodrigo Duterte, who, by the way, are both alumni of NCAA schools. To the Second World War, the Declaration of Independence from the United States, the liberation from the Japanese Imperial Army, the birth of Philippine republics, changes in the Constitution, revolutions, and many other historic events. In the present and to the future, NCAA offers two things: our youth and sports. Both are potent symbols of strength and discipline, courage and hope. To the members of our school communities, to our fans and supporters, and to the entire country. Together, we rise up stronger. Siempre arriba, siempre NCAA.
Let's welcome the 10 schools vying for glory in the National Collegiate Athletic Association.
Let's kick off the parade of athletes with the Arellano University Chiefs.
Arellano University is represented on stage by their flag bearer, Ralph Troy Noriega, and their muse, Angela Alarcon.
The opening ceremony was held virtually on June 13, 2021. Originally set for May, it was postponed to June 13 following the surge of COVID-19 cases in the country, as well as the placement of the NCR Plus under enhanced community quarantine.
Next, let's welcome the De La Salle College of St. Benilde Blazers.
Carrying the standards of De La Salle College of St. Benilde is Kim Santan together with their muse, Pam Princeton.
The 96th season of the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, will commence on June 13 with the theme Rise Up Stronger and the opening ceremonies.
Now entering the battlefield are the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals.
Emilio Aguinaldo College is being represented today by their flag bearer, Kaloy Tingpunco, and their muse, Isabel Ortega.
With this, the NCAA is set to become the first collegiate league in the country to open shop amidst the COVID-19 pandemic.
explosive noise for the Jose Rizal University Happy Bombers!
Representing the JRU Bombers is flag bearer Kim De Leon and their muse, Lexi Gonzalez.
Due to the limitations brought about by the pandemic, the NCAA veered away from its traditional events and will stage virtual ones this season instead.
Get ready for some serious action because here comes the Lyceum of the Philippines University Pirates!
Bringing in the colors of the Lyceum of the Philippines University flag bearer Brent Valdez and their lovely muse, Kylene Alcantara!
Online chess, taekwondo, and pomse, as well as skills-based events in basketball and volleyball, will take center stage this season for the oldest collegiate league in the
It's
country.
time now to cheer for the Mapua University Cardinals!
Representing the Mapua Cardinals on stage today are their flag bearer Gab Yabut and their muse, Ira Mariano.
GMA Network, NCAA's new TV partner, will broadcast the events.
Hear them roar! Here comes the San Beda University Red Lions!
Bringing in the flag of San Beda Red Lions is Manolo Pedrosa, joined by their muse, Crystal Paras. Coming in strong this season are the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags.
Carrying the Golden Stags colors on stage is Jamir Zabarte, who is joined by their muse, Sonia Mejia.
Bucks represent! Let's call in the University of Perpetual Health System Delta, Altas!
Representing the UPHS, the Altas today on stage, flag bearer Jeremy Sabino and their muse, Shiran Diaz.
Good luck to the men and women behind the season 96 of the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA. From the fans, to the host, staff, cameramen, to all school participants, and to the network.
And of course, leading the season's pursuit for honor, glory, and unity in the name of sportsmanship, NCAA Season 96 host school, Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights.
May be guided by our Almighty God to play it safe and avoiding any injuries and sickness.
Proudly representing the Letran Knights, flag bearer Radson Flores and their muse, Mikey Quintos.
Congratulations in advance to NCAA for bringing back the sports again to our home for the oldest collegiate league in the country. Rise up stronger! You've just seen for another edition of The Broadcast. And I'm Clark Garcia too. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you on our next episode, and God bless us all.